So, good evening to all of you. Good evening to all of you. Audible and visible properly, beta. Audible and visible properly. Any issue? कुछ बच्चे बता रहे नॉट ऑडिबल, दो बच्चों का बताया ऑडिबल, 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 yes, I am fine, beta. Students are asking, I fine. Every day, few masses will be there. So, today that we will start with the nuclear technology. Very interesting topic it is. And okay, I'll see into it, Subham. So, nuclear technology that we are going to see, and so many things under it we'll have to see. First, I am going for the flow chart for the nuclear technology. First, we will see the nuclear concept. In this one, we will have to see nuclear energy, and under the nuclear energy there is a nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, thereafter nuclear fuel cycle, then we will have to see components of nuclear reactor, and nuclear reactor means we can say like the power plant which are producing electricity, with the help of nuclear energy, that is known as nuclear reactor. So, there is a components of nuclear reactor. We will have to see types of nuclear reactor. Thereafter, we will see the three-stage program of India's nuclear reactor. Three-stage program of India's nuclear reactor. So, under the nuclear technology concept, under the heading of this, we'll have to see the first, it is nuclear energy, then we'll see the nuclear fuel cycle, another it is components of nuclear reactor, types of nuclear reactor, the important types, and what is the three-stage nuclear program of India's nuclear reactor that the Homi Jahangir Bhabha has prepared, that India doesn't have too much of uranium. So on the basis of that, what should be the stage for developing nuclear power, nuclear energy in India? So that is in a very fine stage that has been. When you will study that, you will must salute Mr. Bhabha, who has been died in 1966. So here it is under the nuclear technology concept, these are the topics we'll have to see. Thereafter, we'll have to see, like I said, that international nuclear organization, nuclear related organization, or better to say the diplomatic organizations which help in the different relations. We'll have to see IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA. Thereafter, we'll see NPT, Non-Proliferation Treaty, that is 1970, 1957 IAEA. Then we'll have to see like Pokhran issue, because it is important. Pokhran, I said Pokhran 1 issue 1974. Thereafter, NSG, Nuclear Supplier Group 1975. Thereafter, there is Australian group. Just after 8 years break. So here it is 1957 around International Atomic Energy Agency, NPT Non-Proliferation Treaty 1970, Pokhran 1, first we have done our nuclear test 1974. It is also known as Smiling Buddha. It is also known as smiling Buddha. Australian group, and thereafter NSG nuclear supplier group, just due to the Pokhran one done by India in the world community has shattered, and they have formed another group. Its name is Nuclear Supplier Group 1975. And after 10 years of nuclear supplier group, there is in a 1985, there is an Australian group came. Clear? So just 2 years after Australian group, you can remember like that AMW. After A letter, which letter comes? M. M means Missile Technology Control Regime, and W means Wassenaar Arrangement. So Australian group 1985, just 2 years after Australian group, there is a missile MTCR, that is missile technology control regime, that is 1987. AM 1985 Australian group and MTCR Missile Technology Control Regime 1987. After that, in 1996 there is Wassenaar Arrangement. Sometimes it is written like agreement also, but it is Wassenaar Arrangement. You remember that there is 2 letters in the S and 2 letters in the A. 2 letters of A, 2 letters of S. I'll use these 2 letters words to understand the concept of Wassenaar Arrangement. 1996, 1975 Australian group, 1985 Australian group, 1987 we have a Missile Technology Control Regime, and 1996 we have Wassenaar Arrangement, and the same 1996 there is a CTBT, and it is Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty. Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty. Then in 1998, in the month of May, the India has done the second test. Pokhran 2 issue we have to see. And thereafter India has been sanctioned at several places in the several aspects, in the trade, in the supply of machines, in the supply of, I said that any kind of loans, that the grants that the any I said humanitarian aid any country is giving to the India. At several points that it is, I said India was sanctioned for few years, but after that again the India revamp and come back, and around you can say that 2005 to 2000, better to say 8, during that period Indo-US nuclear deal, Indo-US nuclear deal, that is also known as 1-2-3 nuclear deal, or you can also say one point about it, it is an NSG waiver, NSG Nuclear Supplier Group waiver. So India has got something, he is not able to become the member of it, but he is getting NSG waiver. So the 2005, 2008 and then 2010 we have to see, it's not the part of diplomacy, but it is part, there is a Nuclear Liability Act we have to see. Nuclear Liability Act. So let me revise it once. I said that first one I said International Atomic Energy Agency 1957, and in 1970 we have got there is a non-proliferation treaty. It came into force. Otherwise it has been established in 1968, but it has come into force in 1970. After the coming into force 4 years after, India has done a Pokhran test, Pokhran 1. And then there is, I said that after Pokhran test, the world community said that India is one of the growing nuclear power and it is not good for the world. They have said just next year 1975, it is nuclear supplier group. So here it is, we have been able to see nuclear supplier group. And then 1985 there is a coming of Australian group. So nuclear supply, that is for the nuclear supply related, that much I can say right now. That is related to, it is also a multilateral control export, multilateral export control regime, nuclear supplier group. Then 1985 another multilateral export control regime, it is, I said that Australian group. Missile technology control regime, it is also multilateral export control regime, 1987. Wassenaar arrangement 1996, it is also multilateral, I said that export control regime in 1996. These are the four organization which is for the multilateral export control regime. Means I said that it is for the controlling the export of particular, I said that technology, or maybe an arsenal, maybe in a goods, maybe in a chemicals, whatever it is there, it is related to missile and all. So 1996 there is the world community thought of bringing of CTBT, comprehensive test ban treaty in, but till now this CTBT is not looking. I said that India is not a member of NPT. India did not sign the CTBT also, non-proliferation treaty of 1970, and I said that CTBT also. So he has an issue, something that we will discuss. I will discuss each and everything in the detail so that you can be able to correlate all these things, topics here and there, current affair, and at times you can utilize in the missile space technology also, you can utilize in the I said defense also, because the nuclear can be the one of the important part for the energy. And Pokhran 2, that issue, India has again shown his power that I have a nuclear bomb. And this is the time India has in the Pokhran 2, in the Pokhran 1, India has shown about that they have an atomic bomb. And in the Pokhran 2, India has shown that India has a hydrogen bomb as well as atomic bomb. So this is the, I said that, and this is the there is a difference that will say that what is the difference between Pokhran 1 and Pokhran 2 and all. And thereafter there is lots of sanction 1998. You know that the just next year 1999, India and Pakistan Kargil war has been taken place. 2005 that it is George Bush was the president of United States, and I'll say that whosoever the president of United States till now, and as far as the nuclear is concerned, he is the one of the greatest president who has given favor for India to become the part of nuclear supplier group. He has changed in his some constitutional act as far as the nuclear power is concerned, and India has been involved in the nuclear deal. It is George Bush. Whatever you have heard the name Bill Clinton, you have heard the name of so many other